So let's go back to the question, our previous question we were talking, the rights of the parents and duties of the parents. Now, what are the rights of the parents towards their children?
It's a major right. I mean, if we look at the greatest deeds, as per Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, that any human being can do. The first one, as-salatu al-waqtiha, to pray on time. This is the most rewarded act that a Muslim can do in his life. Immediately after that, it's not giving zakah, it's not making fasting, it's not giving charity. All these great deeds come even forth after that. The second immediate best deed that a human being can do is to do well by parents. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ says, "Man balagha walidayhi ala kibar wa lam yadkhul bihum al-jannah fadhalika at-ta'is." The really miserable person is the one who reaches his parents at an older age, and doing well by them, he would miss that, so he wouldn't get into Jannah by what he's doing for them. Meaning that almost that doing well by parents, they're both of them two doors that when you do well by them, that door opens to you and it's a pathway to Jannah. So immediately after our salah, we have to do well by parents, provide them with whatever that we can provide them of the best living conditions, make him always satisfied with them, make him always supplicate for him. Some of the supplication to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that would never be reversed and would never be rejected is a supplication of a parent to his son truly from his heart. Like a mother that actually appreciate what you're doing for her and supplicate to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for you. Nothing equates that. So it's a major right and a major path to Jannah and a major source of reward for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Thank you. My next question is about the rights of wife. What are the rights of a wife from the husband?
Well, that's a good topic, and actually I want to elaborate on that, and I'm speaking here to all Muslim men. And it's a human nature, it's not Muslim men, it's all maybe husbands are like that. We have good wives that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed us with. We have to care for them for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Prophet Muhammad said, "Khayrukum khayrukum linisa'ih." The best of you are your best to their women. Women not meaning that you have 4 wives, but women means your wife, your mother, your daughter, and so on and so forth. Specifically the wife. Sometimes we take for granted that the wife does this and that for us every single day. Some of the husband never thank for it. And Prophet Muhammad said, "Ashkarukum lillah, ashkarukum linnas." The one who is most thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who's most thankful to people. Imagine now, it's not just people or somebody who's outside in the street, it's the wife that protects you and care for your children and cooks and and cleans and prepare the house for you and sometimes work and support the family with you. We have to treat him the nicest way. We have to treat him with manners. We have to learn how to say thank you and jazakallahu khairan, jazakillahu khairan to our wife and our daughters and so on and so forth. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and if you look in history about the most burdenous person in the history of mankind as far as the responsibilities that he carried, he built a nation from scratch that ruled the world after him. He had the responsibility of teaching people their deen. He was revealing the final word of God to people, which is the Quran. And then if he goes back home and one of his wives is sick, he would do her housekeeping for her. He would cook for her, he would clean for her, he would care for her. That's how much respect he had for them. Never said a foul word to his wife or to anyone else. Never beat up his wife, no matter what it is. No matter how angry he got. Sometimes he got angry at his wives because they were asking for too much materialistic things. And the Prophet was not a man of luxury and all that kind of stuff, to the limit that he wanted to divorce them. That's how angry he was. Still at that stage, the Prophet divorcing and doing something that is the most hated halal that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala permits, never said a foul word, never beat up anyone, never laid a finger in anyone, the wives or even his servants. So we should take a model of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and if we were to be the best, not to be the best to people outside, but be the best to our blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala if we have a good wife that is inside the house, inshallah.
We have very less time left now. My one question is, cooking and bringing up the children, particularly feeding, breastfeeding, are the duties of the wife as a wife, or she can ask for money?
Well, it is a wife duty, it's a mother duty, and actually one of the ways that the ayat speaks about that is if you look at it in general, the life and the relationship between a man and a woman in Islam is complementary. A man, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created him strong to go there and deal with the harsh realities of outside, of earning money, competition, provide security and life and support, and then made the mother kind and patient and loving and nice to care for the children and provide for the children. It's a job that the man cannot do, and also the woman naturally is not to go out there and fight, even though she can, but it would be with much more effort than that. So in that complementary standpoint, then it is a major duty of the woman and the mother to care for the children, and no one can care for the children like a mother would do.